In this lecture, let's see how to perform drag and drop action using touch action class. So generally, how can we perform drag and drop manually? So we do long press on source element and move to destination element and then release the finger, right? Same way, we can automate all these steps to perform drag and drop action. Now, let's see the scenario manually. So open the app, tap on views, thereafter tap on drag and drop. Here long press on first circle and then drag into below circle. Okay. So this is how drag and drop works manually. Okay. Now let's automate this scenario using touch action class. Now this is the code to open the app. After opening the app, first you need to tap on views, right? So in previous sessions we have seen few examples on tab, right? Copy those statements to tap on views. Place it here instead of wasting our time. Okay. Now it will perform tap action on views. So after tapping on views, so here you need to identify the locator for drag and drop, right? So go to AI Automator Viewer. Identify the locator for drag and drop here. Sorry, before that you need to capture the screenshot of drag and drop screen, right? Now let's click on drag and drop. So here you can find text attribute value, content disk value. Okay, you can use either of these two attribute values. So you can use accessibility ID with content disk value, or UI selector class with the text attribute value or content disk value. Okay, now let's use text attribute value with UI selector. Okay, here copy the same statement. Here text attribute value is drag and drop. Now copy the tab statement. So this is drag and drop, right? Let's give drag. So you can pass the same variable drag. Now it will perform tab action on drag and drop. Okay. Now after tapping on drag and drop, now we are at drag and drop screen where we need to perform drag and drop action. Okay. So first here what we need to do, so long press on first circle and move to below circle, right? So now for that we need to identify the locators for these two circles. Okay. Now go to UI Automator Viewer, click on device screenshot icon. Now click on first circle and below circle. Yeah, you can see that there is no text attribute value and content disk value, and you can see that only a resource ID value is available here. So you can check whether the resource ID value is unique or duplicate. So drag underscore dot underscore 3, drag underscore dot underscore 1. So here resource ID value is unique. So you can use resource ID value. Okay. So here you can use mobile by ID or UI selector with resource ID or resource ID matches. You can use any locator strategies. Okay, so this is a source. Okay, now mobile by ID. So place the resource ID value inside this ID method. Okay, now tap on that we need to identify the locators first, right? So source and destination circle locators. Okay, now let's find the locator for below circle, that is third circle. So this is the resource id value, it is unique, so copy the same statement and place the resource id value inside id method. Okay, now let's change the resource source name with the destination. So we have successfully find the locators for source and destination circles. Now how can we perform a drag and drop action? First we need to long press on source element, right? So using long press method, so touch dot long press method. So first we need to long press on source, so element of source. Now we have performed long press action on source element and then move to, after performing long press action we need to move to destination, right? So move to, so here pass the destination element of our destination where you want to drag. After dragging to the destination element, we need to release the finger, right, using release method and then perform. So at the end we must call the perform method to perform any action using touch action, right? That's it. Now it will perform long press action on source element and then move to destination element and release the finger and perform that action. Okay, now let's run the script and see drag and drop is working or not. Okay, so before that we need to start the AppM server. So after starting the server we can run the script. So before that let's close the app which was already opened in the emulator. Now let's run the script. Drag and drop, run as test-ng test. Okay, you can see the logs in command prompt. Yeah, application is open successfully and performing actions, right? You can check. Yeah, it is slowly dragging into destination element, right? It's like eclipse. Okay, successfully dragged into below circle. Okay, okay, so it was slowly dragged into destination element, right? Now let's use UASelector class with the text attribute value or resource id values. Let's see whether it is dragging slowly or it drags a little bit fast. Okay, so comment these two statements and use mobile by dot android UI automator. Here you can use a resource id or resource id matches, you can use anything. Resource id matches because our resource id is a little bit long, so you can use resource id matches and you can use dot star. Similarly you can use UASelector with resource id matches for destination element as well. Okay, so here the resource id value is 3, right? Drag underscore dot underscore 3. So now again run the same script. Let's see how it performs drag and drop action. Run as test-ng test. This time drag and drop performs little bit quicker because as we are using UI selector class with resource ID. So generally UI selector class was implemented by Android developers. So as we are automating Android mobile apps, it will work a little bit fast. Yeah, you can see. So it drags very quickly, right? Okay. So this is how you can perform drag and drop action using touch action class. Okay. So please practice more on this app so that you can automate any mobile apps. Okay. And let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Thank you.